Welcome to the time management topic. Why does time management matter? As we considered earlier, one of the reasons that executives derail is their failure to achieve business results. First and foremost, to succeed as leaders, we need to be able to get things done well and on time. Second, if I'm disorganized, my stress affects my ability to listen and to be present for others. My stress also creates stress in others, and that isn't helpful to anyone on the team. And last, we want to prioritize our lives so that we're doing things that are in line with our values, not only to get things done in this lifetime, but also to enjoy the life that we've been given. I wanted to share with you a model that is found in Stephen Covey's Habits of Highly Effective People. It's a classic way to prioritize our work. For me, it's a helpful framework to think about how I'm spending my time today and where I want to spend my time in the future. We have to-dos and actions in our life that are both urgent and important. These are crises, things that need to get done. They're both important and urgent. We call those Quadrant 1. We also have important actions in our lives that are not urgent, but they are important. And those would be Quadrant 2 actions. We have things that are urgent that are bothering us, but they may actually not be important. These are often other people's to-dos or texts or things that are coming at us that someone else is putting an urgency on. And then there are things that are not important and not urgent. These are Quadrant 4 activities. These are the things that we do when we're overwhelmed and we want to escape. There are time wasters. Maybe too much time on Facebook would be a Quadrant 4 activity. So in what quadrant are you spending your time? Are you in crisis mode all the time? Always in Quadrant 1? Or are you investing time each day in important projects over the long term? Figuring out innovative answers. That would be Quadrant 2. Where we spend our time each day, if at all possible, is to make sure that we are getting our Quadrant 1 activities done, but also giving time to Quadrant 2. This comes from the great work of David Allen, who wrote a classic book called Getting Things Done. And he brings a Buddhist and Taoist approach to his work as a professional organizer for corporate executives. His advice is, number 1, is to write everything down that has to get done. You take a pen and paper and just start writing. Clear your mind. Get it all into one place. This is the most important thing. After you've created what you think is a complete to-do list, notice what quadrant those items belong in. If it's something that's not important, this is where delegation skills and, as I was saying no comes in. Next, number 4, think of all of your roles in your life. What do I need to do as a parent? What do I need to do as an employee? What do I need to do as a sister? Did you write down all the birthday presents that need to be purchased? Or did you write down as a role of a car owner, did you write down change oil? This process, these first 4 to 5 steps can be very stressful. But the key is to get everything in one place so you can track it. Assigning due dates and priorities. And we want to make a priority every day that we're doing something from Quadrant 2. So that 1, it doesn't become Quadrant 1, and 2, that it doesn't not get done. We want to live in a way that we're in response instead of reaction, and making sure that we're accomplishing our life's dreams. You'll notice that the 8th step is something that David Allen recommends, and I do too, is that you look at your to-do list every day and figure out what are your most important tasks, setting aside time the next day for them, and then set aside time each week, say Sunday afternoon, to review your entire to-do list and update it for the coming week so that you're living in line with your priorities. An up-to-date to-do list and also an up-to-date calendar are your two best friends for time management. Stephen Covey says that your calendar should mirror your priorities. And as a working mother of now grown children, I could not more fully agree. We want to block out sacred time for our families on our calendars, for our projects, and as well for ourselves. Going to a child's sports event, for example, is blocked out on your calendar, and you can think of it as a meeting. If someone asked you if you can attend something, you may say, I'm busy. We want to block out those times each week to make sure that our time aligns with our priorities. Also, look at what is the most productive time of your day. When are you most apt to do something that you don't want to do? Might be a quadrant 2 thing or a really important quadrant 1 thing, like creating a budget. Blocking that out on the calendar so it gets done is another helpful tip. There are many electronic to-do lists that you might want to consider, toodledoo.com, todoist.com, and electronic calendars can help too. But this all can just be done on paper with pens and pencils. Drawing from the Vietnamese priest and activist Thich Nhat Hanh, who once said, "The most precious gift that we can offer others is our presence. When mindfulness embraces those we love, they will bloom like flowers." Getting in control of your to-do list and your calendar and aligning them with your priorities so that you're not running around, but instead to have space to be present is indeed a precious gift. To give to all that we lead and we love and we serve. I hope that this time management topic supports you in your success.